So, the mystery property. What do you think the mystery property might be?
I think it's a redevelopment.
Okay, interesting point. What do you think, Alison?
It could be anything. It could be an empty barn. It could be a pile of stones. Who knows?
You know, it's, as with the mystery property, all I can say is expect the unexpected.
I think we are.
For our mystery house, we've hopped out of the Dales National Park and travelled north to Hilton in Cumbria. It's just down the road from the town of Appleby, which is an ideal spot for tourists, offering easy access to the Pennines, the Lake District and the Yorkshire Dales. Appleby is well serviced by an array of shops, cafes and restaurants. The property I'm showing them in Hilton is a 4-bedroom farmhouse which has been renovated to an extremely high standard. Now then, for the mystery property, well, we're actually looking at mystery properties because we've got a barn and we've got a farmhouse.
Right.
OK.
Yorkshire Dales, well, the Yorkshire border is about 20 minutes that way, but on the flip side, 20 minutes that way is Ullswater, the Lake District.
OK.
So we've got 2 national parks within striking distance.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And the Pennines right on the doorstep.
Yes.
You can walk to the Pennine Way,
Yeah.
which is a tourist route,
Yes.
which means tourists and customers.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Very much.
So what do we think? Overall,
It's not quite what I was expecting, actually, but it's got the character.
well, that means the mystery property is doing its job. Let's look inside. Not only is this property in a very strategic location for tourists, when Michael and Alison see the high-spec interior, I think they'll understand why I've brought them here. In we come.
Nice. Very nice.
Hey, he's got your cooker.
Yeah, well, what can I say? It's the first thing I saw.
It's a fantastic room, isn't it?
It's
really?
huge.
Isn't it?
It is huge.
It is a big kitchen.
It's an amazing room. There's all sorts of options that you have here. The owners told me when they redeveloped this house, they left enough room to put a stud partition across there. So that would be a dining kitchen for yourselves, and then the dining area for your guests could be here.
Would work.
Yeah, there is plenty of room to do that.
Goodness me, is there?
Yeah.
I mean, the kitchen, I think, was absolutely fantastic. The granite alone cost more than the kitchen, and everything you see, every bit of woodwork you see in this house has been made bespoke.
Wow.
It's the best kitchen we've seen so far.
Isn't it just?
They've spent a bit on this, then.
Yes, they spent a lot on this.
You can see it is a quality finish.
You'll see that in every room that we go into.
Let's have a look elsewhere.
OK. This property has so much to offer, and there's a whole range of possibilities. Now then, what do you think of this room?
It's very light.
It is, isn't it?
And again, it's sizable.
Just wonderful size.
It's massive, isn't it? Look at the size of the fireplace there. Now, here's the question. Is it for you, or is it for the guests?
Well, if we kept that for us, this could be the dining room.
Could be. Or it could be they could still have a dining room there, and then this could be maybe a residence lounge. There's lots of options here. Or I'm going to show you another option where this could still maybe be your lounge. OK? Because next up, well, it's going to spice things up again, I think.
OK.
Right then. Now, as it stands, clearly this is a living room, and I think it's really sweet.
That's cosy.
Yeah.
I mean, look at those views, first of all.
That's stunning, yeah. Straight into the lakes.
Imagine waking up to those views, because I'm suggesting this is your bedroom.
OK.
You've got a downstairs loo just there, which could easily be converted to a downstairs loo and shower room.
OK.
So the entire end of this house on the ground floor is the owner's suite.
Yeah, it certainly could work.
OK, but these are just one of many options here, OK? Upstairs, at the moment, I think that's where your guests will stay. Let's take a look at one of the rooms. The attention to detail continues on the first floor, where there are 4 bedrooms which have all been beautifully finished. There's a small single room and 2 good-sized doubles, one of which has an ensuite. There's also a family bathroom. But I'm going to show them what could be the biggest letting room.
Nice size.
Isn't it just? Again, it's just like with the whole house. It's such a standard, and the size.
But look at it. Look at this view.
And yeah, exactly.
amazing.
You've got the view again.
Well, that's the Lake District over
Yes.
there.
That is amazing.
You don't get much better than this, do you?
No.
No.
Let's go outside.
Okay.
There are more surprises in store with this spectacular property, as there's a barn that's ripe for development and a quarter of an acre of garden. Well, what else might make your life interesting is this building here, which is included in the sale. I'm suggesting you speak to the local planners and try and get planning consent for conversion to accommodation.
That would certainly be a future project.
Yes, some distance in the future, but let's consider all that we've got. How much do you think it's on the market for?
I think 540.
540. Michael?